been saying to the boys week after week, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Undefeated, some say you're on a hiding to nothing. How do you prepare them when they look like they're not going to lose to anyone all year? And how nervous are you knowing that it's an undefeated season and some say you need to have a loss before a grand final? You haven't had that loss.
I don't think you need to have a loss, and I don't think we're on a hiding to nothing either, because both times we've played Karingal, it's been pretty good. It's been really close, it's been up and down throughout the game, so yeah, hiding to nothing is far from it.
Mike, how are you feeling? When I spoke to you half-time in this match between Karingal and Chelsea a couple of weeks ago, you were relieved. Obviously, you were very disappointed with the first week of the final. You think by playing 3 finals, you've needed the run and you might be a bit more match hardened?
Yeah, we think so. It's no secret that the Division 2 U19s has been pretty lopsided this year. Home and away seasons, probably every 4 or 5 weeks you got a tough hit out. Obviously the Red Hill games are the only 2 we lost in the home and away season, so as Andrew just said, they were a couple of great games. But we had a pretty soft run leading into probably round 18. Cribby had a lot to play for round 18 for a double chance, so they really took it to us. To be honest, we probably took them for granted a little bit. We left a few out to try and rest them to get them for that first final, and then the Rye game, same thing. We just took them for granted. We didn't do a lot of prep. That was probably obviously my fault as well. We'd played them 4 weeks prior to that and beat them by 80 points and held them goalless, so we thought we'd just walk over the top of them. That wasn't to be. They showed us what pressure footy was all about, and then obviously went on to Summy and then back to Rye and had 4 really tough games. So we're hoping we're battle hardened and ready for Saturday.
Trippy talks about being match hardened and all that, and there wasn't many hard games coming in, and no disrespect to Hastings and Devon Meadows, but they were undermanned, like 15 or so to a side, and you had to help top those sides up in the last 2 games of the year. And then you've had a week off, then you've had 1 game, and then you've had another week off.
That's correct. Except Devon turned up with no players, so we didn't play at all that day, so that didn't help. And then we had the week off with the finals, but I think the biggest benefit is running around the training track with the Red Hill senior side. You work hard against a senior group like Red Hill seniors, and I think that's as match ready as you could be.
Now, Lachlan, if I can get you to just grab that microphone there for me. Captain of the team, how much pressure do you feel on yourself as captain of the team to perform well and lead the boys?
Yeah, not so much. The good thing with our group, there's so many leaders. Yeah, I'm the captain, but I feed a lot of our leaders as well. Probably not group of us. Yeah.
And how do you think the team's performed in the finals?
Yeah, obviously, like Mike was saying, we probably took life for granted. We worked hard for that second chance. It's probably, looking back, probably a blessing in disguise losing that first final, because it's a good reality check for the boys. And you're there on Saturday, so looking forward to giving it a red old crash.
Of course, we've got the captain of the Red Hill Football Club right next to you, Lachlan, and fantastic performance by your team to make it through to the grand final. We spoke to you a couple of weeks ago. You were pretty confident at the time. How confident were you that you could get the job done, and how are you feeling now? Even though, again, we keep bringing up the point, you haven't played a lot of footy, have you?
Yeah, it's true. We're still extremely confident in ourselves that we can go and get the job done. Best footy, so it's as simple as that.
Do you think you played your best footy all year?
We're getting close to the grand final here. So it'll be close.
Now, Andrew, can I ask you, you've been the under-19 coach for a long time. Would you like to have a crack at senior footy? There's a few jobs out there.
Yeah, at some point. I think my strength at the moment is taking junior footballers and turning them into senior footballers and teaching them how to deal with Saturday footy and the fact that mum and dad aren't doing everything for you. And I had a few good role models in my years, and that's what made me want to come in and teach these kids to do the right thing beyond the 2 hours of the game. So that's sort of what I've aimed at doing in the last 7 years is create a real good culture of boys that are turning into good men. So I feel like that's what's happening at Red Hill at the moment.
And Mike, what's been the most rewarding thing for you? I mean, you've got a lot of good young men that you're coaching. You also got to coach your son Jai. How hard is that to have to coach him? And do you feel that when you're coaching him, that you're harder on him than the other players, or do you think you're treating exactly the same?
Yeah, there's no doubt. I don't think I'm treating any different. I've coached him now for a couple of years. That wasn't the intention early on when I got into coaching. I wanted to stay away from coaching my own kids. And saying that now, I coach my daughter as well. So I was really hard on Jai early, but I think like on a lot of the other boys here tonight, I'm really hard on all, not just the whole group, but probably harder on my better players. Sometimes they can be, even lazy and just go into within themselves and think they've done enough sometimes. So yeah, I'm pushing pretty hard. There's no doubt about that. I think the relationship's got a lot better on field over the last couple of years. Him going obviously through the PAC system and playing senior footy, that sort of stuff. I've just sort of left him alone. When he's not at Stingrays, he's training with the senior group. Up to the last 4 weeks, he's been with us full time. But no, I don't think I treat him any different. No, not at all.
Lachlan, does Mike, you're right next to him, does Mike give you a decent spray as a team if you feel that, and do you feel that you deserve one every now and again? And how was he after the write-off by a point?
Yeah, I knew it was coming. Mike is known for giving an absolute belter, but yeah, at the end of the day, I think against Rye was an absolute ripper. It's probably a good thing it wasn't filmed. Yeah.
And how are you feeling about the grand final? I mean, what's going to be happening between now and Saturday, and how do you ensure that you don't play the game in your head too often?
Yeah, obviously, probably as you can tell, we're probably going in as underdogs, but it doesn't probably embracing that tag because we know in our group we bring our best footy that we can take it up to anyone. So it's been a really good week, obviously with the twos, the club as well. So it's been really good vibes on the track, and yeah, we're like the same before. We just can't wait to get there.
And Andrew, one more to you. The fact that team just won the grand final last year, you're going for back-to-back. What would it mean for the footy club to win back-to-back flags?
Oh, it'd be an enormous story, but I think the biggest one is if we could do the 19s and the seniors in the one day. So yeah, obviously clubs revolve around the senior side, but the 19s last year was a big sort of motivator for the senior group this year, I think. So I think that continues on. If we can do it early, maybe it spurs them on a bit harder in the afternoon.
Well, boys, wish you all the best. It's going to be an outstanding day. Looking forward to it. We can't wait for it. I'm sure you guys can't wait for it. May the best team win. And thanks for joining us on the GameFace Grand Final Footy Show, live from the Grand Hotel for Division 2. Enjoy.
Thank you.